all the records broken.
Real life.
So as we get up for the do or die T20I between India and South Africa in Rajkot. The good news coming from Rajkot is that covers are off. There were covers, it was raining a bit.
Yep.
It is raining here in Delhi NCR.
Thank God.
Thank God for that. It's nice, lovely
Yes.
chai pakoda type of weather here.
Why did you call us then? If it's chai pakoda weather, we should have had it at home, enjoying
You
the
can have
rain.
it here. There are pakodas available here. But
Too oily.
then in your house you make without oil pakodas.
You trust me. Come home, I'll give you the best pakoda without even that much of oil. Trust me.
It's okay, no.
But my focus is not on Rajkot. It is in the bushy suburbs of Amstel.
Who's that? Sunil Joshi, is it?
Yes.
Sunil Joshi talking to
Rishabh Pant.
selector.
Joshi.
But he's reached Rajkot. He's a Bangalore boy.
Bangalore boy, but let's
Someone
see.
selector must be there, na?
Yeah.
With the team. Yes, your focus is on which match?
In the bushy suburbs of Amstel, where, man, oh man, England have gone mad. Oh, what a performance. And Josh the boss carrying on from his form in Rajasthan Royals. We thought that was stick cricket. This is book cricket. He's hitting sixes for fun. Even further down.
So what are the records?
Well, records are under threat for two records. Fastest 150. The highest team score in ODI history. That's in danger. Maybe England can even cross 500 because Livingston hit 32 runs in 1 over. Livingston and Butler batting together.
Wow.
It's a trailer of what might happen. 451, they have crossed 450 by the way. Against the Netherlands, Jason Roy and Owen Morgan will be thinking, what have we done wrong?
Wow.
1 run, Jason Roy, Owen Morgan out for a duck. So, Butler is
still in IPL mode, I think.
wow, yeah, 13 sixes, 7 fours, and one more ball to go before he gets to another 150 potentially. That record is in danger. But Logan Van Beek has bowled pretty well. Logan Van Beek, just 5 runs in 4 balls. Just 5 runs in 4 balls in the 47th over. Brilliant bowling.
Oh.
Yeah. So Rajkot, India versus South Africa, yeah, do or die match for India. They have to win this so that the Bangalore match is having some relevance. But Bangalore, the weather isn't promising. It's pouring, especially around 8-9 o'clock it starts to pour.
Every day?
Yes,
we don't know what might happen on a Sunday.
Yeah, let's hope.
Today is only Friday.
Yeah.
Today is just Friday, but what a game that is happening.
What a game. I mean, 3 more overs. Let's see. I think the record will be broken. Livingston and Butler together, they can't score 30 of the last 3 overs.
Open the scorecard, please, Anurag.
451 for 4 and 46.4 overs.
So the record is 481
for 6 by
England.
Trent Bridge against that Butler. 62 ball, 146.
My goodness.
It's carnage, absolutely. And look at the other guy batting at the other end, Liam Livingston.
Butler can easily score 200.
No, just 3 overs to go. Looks very hard. Livingston's
Livingston,
okay.
11 balls, 41.
T1.
Boy. See the strike rate, 372.
The other 200s, 114 and 131. It's very slow compared to it.
Josh Butler strike rate 235 for 146. Insane numbers.
So
3 overs.
he
to
needs
go.
just 10 balls to score a double 100.
54 runs, 10 balls. 54 runs of say, if there are only 18 balls to go, he will not be on strike for all 18. Mushkil hai.
And 10 balls, all balls, sixes.
Yeah.
You want to place a bet?
Yeah.
I am saying he'll get a double 100.
I say.
What is the bet?
Lunch, dinner.
Dinner from Swiggy,
Yes.
Zomato, whatever.
Yep.
The one who wins gets to decide what he wants to order.
Who's the best South African batsman in form?
If he's playing, then it should be David Miller by far. And Quinton might be back today.
Yes.
He missed because of an
So,
injury.
Risa
He has
was
been back. So what is your question got to do with this bet?
No, I was just wondering.
Josh Butler.
Best white ball player.
Yeah, last ball he's taken a single Livingston.
Still want to change the bet?
No, now he's put a bet.
He's put a bet, okay.
If he wins, I will open my Zomato app and he can decide whatever he wants to order. If I win, then he has to open his Zomato app and I will only take Zomato's name.
Yes. 24 more runs in 3 overs. They can actually, the safer bet would be they can actually go past 500 in an ODI. ODI 500 can be breached today. 43 runs, 18 balls. Not
First
500,
ball
big.
boundary.
500 runs, 65 already.
started with the 4. Oh man, this is.
He'll not. I don't think he'll get enough strike to get past that 200.
No, but England reaching 500 first time in the history of ODI cricket.
That's going to happen, no?
That will happen. How much? 39 more runs in 17 balls. 40.
No, he already hit a 4, so
Yeah, so 39 in 17.
35 na then. He's hit a 4 just now. It'll
So
update.
461 हुआ ना?
Abhi
Oh my!
One more 4.
I think so. Update karo.
Imagine
Go to the left hand side here.
this
Go to
guy,
the left there.
Philip Bosman, 10 overs, 108
Bosai won
runs.
108. He just missed the mark of Mick Lewis.
63, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But double after that.
108.
Yeah. Philip.
How many bowlers have gone for more than 100 runs?
Tim Saudi went for 100 against India when Tendulkar hit that 163. Mick Lewis 113 in that infamous 434 match, Johannesburg 113. That remains the highest. Vittori, Zimbabwe, not Daniel Vittori. Brian Vittori went for over 100. Martin Snedden of New Zealand went for over 100. But that was in 12 overs.
Should be part of your.
Of course.
Mojo.
So highest score, everything.
Maybe if.
Selva Diaz just sent love. Just love. Isn't it?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Which channel? Sports Today?
Yeah.
No,
He's saying-
talking, where is this match happening?
Sports Today?
Netherlands versus India.
Yeah,
Sports
I-
Today.
Where is it happening? They are asking. Which channel can they watch it on? Yeah.
I'm saying
Today.
Sports Today.
Yeah.
We're doing live
Yeah,
commentary.
Bhuvi also went for 106. Rashid Khan also. Yep.
Yes.
That-
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
But what a crazy game on there.
What's
Hold
the
on.
update from Rajkot though?
Rajkot update is that it was raining, but now the rain has gone and the covers are off. It's bright and good conditions for the match to start. As far as the Rajkot pitch is concerned, I haven't seen it personally, but I will not be surprised if it is the same pitch that is an extension of the road that leads to the stadium. It just extends to the ground as well. So a big scoring game where even 200 should.
What an over.
That municipal council ground was like a road.
Yeah.
The Rajkot
It was a
one,
new stadium.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing.
What
same
an over.
conditions.
Which one?
So two back-to-back 2 dot balls
Wow.
and one more ball and Livingston was dropped and now
He's at a 17 ball 50.
he scored a 6. He just scored.
Just missed the mark by A.B. de Villiers. 16 ball 50, fastest no.
469 they've reached
Yeah.
with 2.1 over remaining.
13 balls, 31 runs.
Actually,
First one is easy.
Owen Morgan got out
For a
cheaply.
golden duck.
So I think that was a blessing in disguise for them.
Yeah. Peter Seelar was on a hat trick. He got rid of Malan and Morgan in quick
What's the
succession.
highest ever score in T20s? Not necessarily I's.
T20's 263 by RCB versus Pune.
And T20Is?
T20I. 248. Aaron Finch 172 against Zimbabwe.
Maybe we'll have to check.
I think-
highest score in T20.
I think once again, thankfully no run. So now 2 overs left.
Afghanistan 278 for 3. Oh yeah. Australia 263 for 3. Yeah, that's Finch one 172.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic I think did it against Romania.
So just 2 overs left now. against Romania.
Turkey. Ilfov County, Turkey. Sri Lanka, Palak khele.
Just open the scorecard. I'm guessing this Turkey team will all be Indians, Pakistanis, whatever. Huh?
Yeah.
Just
open that scorecard. What are records T20 internationals?
Just
open the
check.
scorecard. No, that's
Extreme right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Info.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
And increase the font, please.
Yeah. Honey Gori, Sumit Pokhriyal, Sean Dalton, Hilal Ahmed, Sudesh Vikramasekara.
I told you, Sri
Lankan
Lankans,
also.
Englishmen, Indians, all of that.
Indian, Pakistani.
Honey
Go down,
Gori.
And
Turkey
Turkey.
innings go down.
They all look local. Sarkan,
Hassan
Kizilekaya,
Helva.
Dursak, Turan, Alta, Kok, Ulutuna.
Udana.
But look at the thing.
Turan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Quite a number of
Five,
Sri
six,
Lankans
seven.
also.
No, Turkish team looks like Turkish.
8 ducks.
Turkish team looks like Turkish team.
Out for
They
21.
out for 21. This
Yeah.
has to be a record, no?
Yeah, this is the record. I think in the women's team there are a lot of records. Rwanda, I think, got bowled out for 6 or 10 in one game against Uganda.
Yeah.
Lot of records in the women's section, which is like that.
Javagal Srinath just called up Bavuma
Yeah.
on phone.
Not too much. We like Marco Jansen and Temba Bavuma.
What?
If Marco Jansen is there and Temba Bavuma. then
Bavuma. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Temba Bavuma.
So,
Why?
so if Quinton
No Carlson.
Carlson.
Carlson. Chess and cricket. Also.
You know.
Oh, 150. I think fastest 150 ever in ODI history has happened.
Sagar Singhal is saying, Nikhil sir, I think the 11 players who will play in this World Cup, playing 11, should play upcoming T20 matches. This was one reason for the last World Cup.
Arey yaar, Butler is not getting that double 100.
South Africa won the toss.
So I can decide what I have.
Fourth time.
Fourth consecutive
in a-
time.
in a-
and
in
they
a
have chosen to bowl.
Bowl, obviously.
Yep.
Rishabh Pant, come on, man. What's with your luck with the toss?
Toss.
But the only good thing here is that last match also lost the toss. You batted first
Yeah.
and you won.
Yep.
So they're bowling first. South Africa bowling first.
So if Quinton comes back, no Risa Hendricks. Will you
Most
drop
likely.
Carlson? Klaasen.
No, Klaasen will be
Yeah.
there. Carlson.
Carlson. Thanks to you guys. Kuldeep and Carlson. Yeah.
Kuldeep.
So latest update is South Africa bowling,
Yep.
India batting.
Yeah.
Any
changes?
team changes, we'll just see. I think the one change for South Africa for sure. I think
Is Quinton de Kock
Quinton
available?
should be back.
Back.
Go
De
down
Kock is
a bit.
available?
If he's available, then Risa goes out. Risa
Just increase the
Hendricks.
font also. No? Bit more.
How the wicket is going to play, not much stats. Yeah.
So we'll just let you know what exactly is the
See,
11.
Deep Das Gupta said the same thing in the pitch report.
Yeah.
Saying the stadium is close to the highway, and at times we get the feeling that the people who constructed the highway also consider the pitch. See?
Of course.
I think
They also took
Ishan
inspiration from Lords.
Oh yes, the
That
media box.
Yeah.
Sharma once said, no? I think this was the ground.
Yeah.
It seems as if you're
Playing in England.
playing on a road.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
isolated,
yeah.
man. Getting transport back to the main city center is a big pain.
What has happened
I
to
covered
them?
the Vijayasare there, no, in 2014. Big problem.
I think I'm losing this bet
Yeah.
because 6 balls, 2, 3, 4,
I'm gonna open
5,
my-
6, 7 runs.
Zomato, not
Just
gonna
7
happen.
runs.
What's the total score there?
477 for 4 in 49 overs. 6
500
balls.
also not happening.
Not happening, yeah. And how much did Butler get? His 150 or just go down?
But the highest score is happening.
Yeah, highest scores happening.
A big breaking news.
481 for 6 is in danger.
मैं एक शो में बैठा हूँ मैं आपको कॉल
Oh.
481. So Australia will heave a big sigh of relief. That record that they had against them is now officially gone.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're guessing that it'll.
Yep.
Let's take a few questions. Dhruv Devagiri is saying, do you think cricket will ever become a global sport? If yes, how long will it take?
But isn't it T20 is making it a global sport? Czech Republic, Romania, Turkey are all playing.
But
think,
you know what he's trying to say.
I think the moment you get yourself in the Olympics, I think that should be a major fillip. That should be a major fillip for cricket to become a global sport.
And I think what they could try, and which they are trying, I think one way of making it global quicker would be to take the women's game globally, because the difference isn't too much. What happens when you're trying to make it a global sport, let's say in men's game, the difference between the top and the upcoming team will be so much that you know, it's very disheartening. You're not competing at the top level. The women's game, I think there is a chance, and I've been reading some fantastic stories about women's cricket where, if you remember, Thailand was doing well in one of the games. Then China is putting a lot of effort.
In fact,
Spain.
Brazil.
In Spain, I read a story where a group of local, and again, these are not expats, local girls got a stadium in Barcelona and now some other places where they've started where they had one community area where they were going to develop a stadium, and they opened it to public to vote. Which sport do you want for public? And I think cricket won because a lot of girls there who were playing voted for it, and it's become things
in
like
fact,
that.
In the women's T20 challenge, there is one Thai player who features in one of the teams.
Yes.
Marco Jansen will make his debut today.
Quinton is also back.
And
one spinner should be out.
Risa Hendricks is out as
Quinton,
expected.
and one spinner should be out.
Shall I just...
the teams are here. No changes for the Indian team.
No change,
the big breaking news, no changes for the Indian team. We didn't expect any also. At best, most people are saying maybe Avesh goes out to get another fast bowler, but none of that has happened. And if India did not make any changes when they were losing, there was no chance as such of making any changes when they won. So no changes for the Indian team. South Africa, you expected, because as we've been saying, Quinton was fit, had been practicing on Thursday. So he comes back for Risa Hendricks. And then you've got Ngidi. And Marco Jansen.
So Rabada is not there.
So Rabada out, Ngidi comes in, and there is two spinners,
Keshav and Tabrez.
Yes. So how does?
So basically,
go down.
The other one, the fast bowling, Parnell is out.
Parnell is out. Wayne Parnell.
Wayne Parnell is out.
So Marco comes
in.
Parnell, So Parnell and Rabada are out. And Risa Hendricks, 3 changes for South Africa. Risa Hendricks, Kagiso Rabada, Wayne Parnell go out. Marco Jansen, Lungi Ngidi and Quinton de Kock come in. In fact, if I was to say, I think this looks like a stronger South African team than before.
No, but see, Rabada, I think that should be a relief, because Rabada was getting into the groove since IPL also, because he bowled well in the IPL and then here also against India.
So Rabada for Lungi, that's not great. But Quinton for Risa, great. So that evens it out. Now Jansen and Wayne Parnell, I think Jansen is better. I would
Rabada injury, this will be worrying. He's mentioned it. Rabada and Parnell missed out due to injuries. And South Africa have a very important tour of England coming up in mid of July. Because they'll play 3 tests.
Both Rabada and Parnell miss out because of injury.
Big
interesting. I don't know. I think this is looking like a good South African team. 498.
They missed it by 2 runs.
498, is it?
They just missed it by 2 runs.
498. But history has been made.
Yes.
The highest score in the history of one-day international now stands at 498 that England has got against Netherlands. The earlier record at 481 also belonged to England against Australia
at Trent Bridge.
That record has been broken.
That series which they lost final, Australia were whitewashed 0-5. And who was responsible for that? Just the boss.
And he's once again
162 of 70 balls.
And I've got some free dinner tonight.
And how many times?
I'm just going to be thinking, what am I going to order?
How many times have we seen 3 players getting 100 each in a one innings?
Very rare. Because even in the 434 match against South Africa and Australia, I think 2 at max got hundreds.
For
Australia, Ponting
Right.
and Simons.
right.
And
For them, Herschel Gibbs.
Herschel Gibbs 175. I think the rest all contributed with
Yes.
50s and 30s quick cameos. So we'll have to check. I think 481. I think there were 200s in that. 481.
300s, huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so England have scored 498, which happens to be the highest ever ODI score
in history.
And as far as India and South Africa is concerned,
India South Africa Mumbai game, I think 3 guys got a century. Duplessis, De Villiers, and Quinton in Mumbai. That match.
3 players got hundreds.
3 players I think got to cross check it because 3 players Duplessis, De Villiers, and I think Quinton. All 3 got hundreds.
Excuse me.
But back to Rajkot, where South Africa, they've won the toss and they've elected to field first.
Yep.
No change for India. South Africa have made 3 changes. Quinton de Kock comes back into the 11 at the expense of Reza Hendricks. And Lungi Ngidi has replaced an injured Kagiso Rabada. And Marco Jansen will make his debut,
Yep.
T20 debut. And he comes in for
Wayne
Parnell. So all like for like replacements. Just that Rabada is far too quicker than Ngidi.
Yep.
Wow.
Amit
We've
Amrit
seen
Tiwari
the
is-
highest ever total in the history of ODI cricket already.
Yes.
Will we see the highest ever total in T20Is? In Rajkot.
Yeah. But biggish boundaries.
Boundaries are slightly big.
Chinnaswamy might be possible. Smaller boundaries.
Yes, but
Flat
it's
wicket.
raining then you're saying.
It's raining.
In a 5-over match, if you get, then it's not possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, even in that AB fastest match, Amla ABD Riley, 439 against West Indies.
Yeah.
De Villiers' 31 ball blitz.
31 ball 100.
Oh.
When will India test Umran and Arshdeep? I think we were discussing
434, 200.
200s.
And Gibbs got close to
175.
Gibbs 175.
Yes.
That's all. Smith 90 and
Smith also
90.
Smith got 90 odd runs, yes. Arey, congratulations Tofel.
Well, Malid Wale.
He got 90% in 10th board.
Wow.
So fair.
I
Light applause.
wasn't anywhere close to that
Neither
mark.
was I.
Neither me.
But in our time, nobody got 90%.
It was very difficult to score.
Nobody got. I think the topper in my school must be 80 odd percent.
80 तो गाली के बराबर था.
Huh?
I got 80 in 10th.
80 must have been topper during my time. 10th.
गाली पड़ गया. इतना कम.
मेरे आते तो फिर
Chess family he comes from. Arey, why you were supposed to go for the chess thing today?
कैसे? तो यहाँ कौन होता फिर?
What time was it?
6:30. You should have gone. Me and Rahul would have done it. You gone and met your
बोलते दो नहीं हो.
दोस्त से कर लेते.
और क्या?
कल ही बोला था.
That is more important, na?
That is which
Oh, you have taken your phone and done an interview.
no conflict of interest hopefully.
No, why? To cover a event in your.
No, if I have a talk with
no.
Anand.
If you're going to do PR praising, then no, then yes. But if you could ask regular questions, then why?
Yeah. But I think he's joining. I think the AICF people are there in Delhi. I don't think he's in Delhi.
But there's written in the invitation.
Yeah, he's there in the PC. But I think he's
Virtually.
He can always fly to Delhi and then fly back
Go
to
back.
Chennai.
Yeah,
so
he
what's
can
the
do
big
that.
deal?
Yeah, he can
He
do
doesn't
that.
have to take a
No,
train.
it said graced by. Occasion will be graced by him. Online hota to nahi hota.
So things have settled down.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's now gearing up for comm duties, no? For the candidates, which is beginning today.
YSJ boy is challenging you to play a game of chess.
Yeah, we can play. I will at best get you to a draw.
Huh?
At best. Depends if he knows the
Arey.
chess game very well, then
Are young people, I know I was beaten hands down by a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Not even 13 maybe a 9-year-old
chess?
girl. Yeah.
Yeah, people who can play.
They were two. In fact, you must be knowing that person. Anyway, so we were playing a cricket match. So obviously, a few of the players they had brought their kids also. So there was this one gentleman. So he was batting or fielding. We were batting. So I was just sitting idle. So these two kids, they were playing chess. So I was looking at them, what exactly they were doing, and I thought they were pretty decent. So then in fact, one young girl, she said, "Uncle, आप मेरे भैया के साथ chess का game खेलोगे?" And his भैया would be 11. So I said, ठीक है, टक चलो. And you know what they were talking? Then the girl came. इसको तो हरा ही दूँ. Tuck. And what they were talking? Oh, Ninja defense. Use that Ninja defense. Use this. I said, what the hell are you guys talking?
Nimzo Indian defense, Karokan,
are you
Sicilian.
good in chess?
Call करता हूँ.
I can play, but I'm not good.
Call
in
करता
chess.
हूँ. Sure.
I can play.
Sure.
I know the rules. I know how to play.
No, that too even I know, but
not
good.
good.
मतलब
Not good. No.
अरे
You will beat us like regular people.
नहीं.
देखते हैं.
मुझे नहीं.
He won't be able to beat you.
No. Not possible at all.
9-year-old kids are beating you. Then
No, but they were. I don't know if they were professional chess.
Related to the greatest chess player, na?
You've trained by him?
No, never. We've never played. We played only thrice.
He knows Ninja defense. Did you know? He knows.
What is
That's
what
because
is
I
Ninja
have
defense?
studied the Nimzo Indian is a night opening.
See?
Night and
No, but I don't need to know these kind of. I know it's a chessboard.
once.
That game, to
No,
even I
once
know.
there was
I know how
a
to play. I won't say I'll
I'm
use
sure
this.
he'll beat me.
when the Carlsen World Championship was going on. There was this thing. I will try the Trumpowski move. They all thought, oh, it's a play on Trump. All the guys thought, oh, he's trying to mock Donald Trump because Donald Trump does not know chess and all that. But then, if they had studied their chess history, they would know that Trumpowski was a Brazilian world champion, and that move was specialized by him. It had nothing to do with Trump.
You can't beat him. Okay, get a chessboard. There must be one in office. While the first innings is on, we will go live.
Yeah,
Play
I have
along
to
live.
do the Butler thing and Rafael Nadal mojo. No time.
Okay, Salva D has a
He's
question.
taking a. Okay.
Chickening out
No, not chickening out. I will play, but time much.
tomorrow. KL Rahul's 142 is good strike rate or bad? Because plenty of talk about KL's strike rate. Pandya and Sehwag only have better strike rate than KL. I don't have a problem with 142 strike rate at all.
Same here.
Very good, and KL Rahul gets you a lot of runs. And consistently. That's what I want.
Yep.
I think except
As long
for
as you're winning the game.
I
why
think
not?
except for Shane, nobody will have a problem with that strike rate.
Oh man.
Poor guy after.
Hi, Karan is watching you
Yes,
guys from
office in London.
London.
Love the show. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Karan.
Karan.
Tell us how the weather is in London. I believe it's a heat wave there. It's a heat wave here as well. But now, I mean, just the last 24-30 hours have been pleasant. It's been raining and nice chai pakoda kind of weather we have here in Delhi NCR. But you must be feeling at home, Karan, because half of India is in London right now.
Yeah.
My social media feed is filled with people in London.
Half in London, half in Maldives.
No, Maldives not so much this time.
People who are in Maldives, they've
They've gone to London.
They've gone to London.
They've
now.
also gone to London now. Everyone is there.
Cheap tickets?
No cheap.
No,
tickets.
no, no,
Very
no.
expensive.
Maldives is very expensive.
No,
Just
London.
Very expensive right now.
Yeah.
Right now, London ticket prices are as much as earlier. It used to be business class London. It's now economy, that price. Am I right, Anurag? Who's also trying to go to our producer here.
Trying?
Yeah, he's.
I thought he's already booked his flights.
Yeah, he is.
Did you
He
get
booked
your
poor guy with such.
Did your hair?
expensive-
Did you get to measure your head for the convocation?
What's the cost?
35, the cheapest I found for one way, and the return ticket is very expensive, 50-60k.
So total about 80-85 return ticket.
My God.
Which is also the cheapest, but right now return ticket, if you are not booking as well in advance as he is or looking,
Like one.
the return is close to 120, 130 right
These
now.
are not direct flights, so if you are
Yeah,
If it's a
from
direct flight,
Middle
it's
East,
double the rate.
Doha or Dubai or all
Yeah.
that.
it's like 110 something.
Nowadays,
Air India is
direct flights you
very
cannot
expensive.
take it. It will be a big hole in your
It's
pocket.
too expensive. Suddenly, it's happened. It's post-COVID.
No, they're saying there will be a 15% rise again in the airfares.
Okay, just go up where we were.
Do we still have ships?
Of course we do.
We can travel,
Yeah, 2
by
months
sea,
it will
huh?
take you. 2 months. You have cruise.
Yeah.
Cruises.
To England.
Europe and all. Yeah, you have cruises. Yeah. You can book.
From India?
From India?
Huh.
Yes. You can book cruises, of course.
Oh,
But would that be more expensive
Or
than?
you can fly to the Middle East, book cruises from there. They go to Europe.
There's a.
They are more expensive, by the way, because it's like a 5-star treatment. It's like a trip. They stop in various countries. You get off. You haven't seen that film?
Titanic.
Dil Dhadakne Do. Titanic.
It sank. Not your ideal watch when you want to go on vacation.
No, but
It's like I want to fly somewhere and I watch an air crash investigation.
no,
Dil
but
Dhadakne Do.
Oh,
It's about
that
that,
was
cruise, stop at one place, then another place. Yeah, they take a
that
luxury.
was a
cruise.
fiction of another level.
No, but the story is fiction, but such cruises exist.
No, cruises exist, but those kind of families don't.
Of course they do. What are you saying? But in Delhi, NCR only you will find hundreds.
No, I'm not talking about rich people. I'm talking about.
Acha, oh, by the way,
There is a reason why I learned Spanish, because in 2008 when I was going on I took the train from Basel to Zurich. There was this one unruly, I could very well make out
Flaffagan?
Delhi
NCR
family.
Huh?
Delhi family. Man.
I'm saying Flaffagan station.
Yeah, he knows that. He's been there. So showing off.
At times,
That station, Flaffagan, huh?
I
know that chocolate. Have you had Sprungly chocolate?
Sprungly.
If I had to flaunt, so usually what used to happen was
so many people watching us from London.
One guy is at the
Rajkot
stadium.
Joshi is saying he's getting fried in London.
Yeah.
I remember actually now London, at 31, 32 in London.
It feels like 40.
Yeah, it feels like 40.
It feels like 40.
So again, the last time I was there 3-4 years ago, and my wife was like, it's hotter than Delhi because she had come from there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I checked the temperature was less, but somehow you're right, you feel much hotter there.
The sun is closer.
Closer now,
Maybe.
higher up.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Latitude,
So
it's higher up in the
feels
latitude,
hot.
yeah.
Plus the other thing is, you barely find air conditions, right?
Yeah.
Conditioners there. So the night, like we're so used to here, everywhere being AC there. With a fan, it's some hotels you only have fans. And
In fact, one guy is watching us from Amstelveen only at the stadium. I'm watching this show from Netherlands. I'm in the stadium. Maza aa gaya match dekh ke.
who is it who's joining us?
Rishabh Kanchan.
Rishabh Kanchan, you watching us from the stadium in Netherlands. Lovely, Rishabh.
Yeah.
Rishabh, if you can join us, you know what? Send us a live
Video.
Contact of yours on our Instagram. Just direct message us on Sports Today Instagram. And what we'll do is we'll try and have you join us on the show.
Yes.
Can we do that? Just drop in a link and we'll have you join us live from
Amstelveen.
maybe in a mid-inning show.
Yeah.
You can come join us from the ground. Let's chat. We'll ask you about your experience at the game. You're one of those lucky ones who's witnessed it live.
history.
He's witnessed history. Yep.
So Rishabh, if you're listening, send us a hi or whatever on Instagram. Direct message it. Either you can do it on our individual handles or Sports Today's official Insta handle. Just send a message there, and we'll try and find a way to connect with you either on Zoom or Skype or something like that.
Yep.
So good on you, mate. Enjoy. Sorry, you were saying, I just completely forgot. You were showing off. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we were talking, we don't get to travel by train these days. Yeah. So there was a discussion, we don't get to travel the last time. I said the last time I traveled by train was
In Switzerland.
in Switzerland. That was the last time.
Swiss Rail.
Swiss, right.
So
You coming back?
they had bought luggage along and they were talking, I can make out in that language which you're all familiar with.
Desi.
Yeah, Desi language, and they were like ordering people left, right and center, please can you help us, can you do this? Unruly.
Typical
So,
of us Indians.
one of the guys at the Audacity said, can you please look after this and then put this up? So, okay, I didn't want to oblige him, so I said, ¿Qué pasó? I said, what happened in Spanish? You Indian? ¿Qué pasó? No está español. I am Spanish. So he just went away. That's the main reason, to avoid embarrassment.
He would have felt a little offended.
Why? I wanted to avoid the embarrassment here. I mean, I just.
Why would he feel offended?
That's why he must. No, he refused to help him.
No, but he doesn't
I didn't.
understand the
I
language
didn't
he's pretending.
understand. I didn't understand what they were speaking. I spoke in Spanish.
He
to
must
them.
have gone to the police that this guy is claiming that he is Hispanic.
Nothing happened.
And he said that, are you Indian? You could have been a Sri Lankan, or he could have said Sri Lankan, Pakistani,
then you would have expected-
Bangladeshi.
I was speaking in Spanish on the phone at that time. So that's I
With your uncle?
We often speak in Spanish, yeah, for code and all this. He knows Spanish very well. Not Spanish,
I
German,
stayed-
little
yeah,
bit of Russian.
That time.
Boy. Sankalp sounds like visuals from the match stadium live on YouTube is banned. The channel will disappear, I think. So please confirm before. Sankalp, thank you so much for your, kind
Yeah.
advice. We
considerate.
know all of that. Don't worry. We'll keep all of that. We keep traveling to stadiums ourselves, and we are very careful with what we show and what we don't. So we are not going to expect our friend Rishabh, was his name?
Yeah,
I think,
Rishabh Kanchan.
to be showing us the match. That's not what we will do. But we will find a way. If Rishabh connects with us on our Insta,
Yeah.
of having us join us from the stadium, how we connect, don't worry, we'll find a way.
Kenil Koshia is asking you, what is the best book that you've read?
Best book I've read, not sport,
Not
in general.
necessarily
It's a very
sport.
cliche answer, but it is my favorite. It is
The-
by Dan Brown, Da Vinci Code.
Ah.
Very cliche answer, but I loved it.
Stephen King, It.
It. Oh man. By the way, that reminds
Yes.
me. Have you read a lot of Stephen King? I've read a few. Have you read all?
I have just
I needed
read-
I needed advice on. Have you read 1912?
1912, no, I
Okay.
haven't read.
Because I was thinking, but I also.
I have also read 4 minutes past midnight.
Ah.
That one. What was that Stephen King? It was related to midnight. That one novel that's there, but
You know,
it
there's
is
a
my favorite.
Famous
Yeah.
Stephen King story is that when he started writing, apparently he went on a
Focus.
huge drug overdose
Yeah.
and for binge like for days. And by the time he came back into his senses, he had finished a book.
Wow.
And that is that book, I forget the name of the book, you could Google it and find it. And he wrote it. And so when he came back into being normal, he had finished a book. So that's actually what kickstarted his writing journey. And from there on, he never stopped. Master of mystery and horror. And
Horror It. I mean, man, that book is scarier than any kind
I've
of.
seen the film, no? They've made it.
The recent one, right? Or the 90s
No,
TV
the
one?
old one.
Tim Curry as Pennywise.
Yes.
But that guy was scary, Tim Curry. Rather than Bill Skarsgård, who plays it in this new movie, Tim Curry was equally scary.
There he is, Stephen King.
And,
I follow
not
him on
that
Twitter.
the
Yeah, book.
Is it The
Mahatma
Shining?
Oh, my experiment
My
with
Experiment.
truth. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I have read another one of my favorite authors, but I told you I read a lot. Is a Indian doctor called Siddharth Mukherjee. He writes a lot about genetics. I've read 2-3 of his books. Also very, very interesting. His research and his. So he's a New York-based American doctor of Indian origin.
Nice.
Siddharth Mukherjee.
Siddharth Mukherjee. Yep.
Yeah.
he worked as a dry cleaner.
Well, he must have. All his books are that one town, Maine.
Maine. The thing is in Derry. The 8 stories based in Derry, Maine.
Yeah, Maine.
New
Everything is
England,
there.
that
Yeah,
area
yeah,
totally.
Maine, yeah. Also, the interesting bit is, do you know the film Shawshank Redemption?
Ah, yes.
Is so that prison just that
Yes.
is Maine. It's the same area where all his Stephen King books are based.
Yeah.
Though that film has nothing to do with. Is it a Stephen King novel that they based it on? Shawshank Redemption?
No, I don't.
No, I don't think
so.
it's written,
No,
but
no.
it's the same jail that features in his novels, in
novels,
Maine.
yeah.
I think so. So, anyway, we've digressed.
Totally.
Game is on. Any more questions that we can look at? Arey, you want to answer that question? Amrit Tiwari, I won't take the question. You can answer it yourself. Now, he sent a super chat. Yeah. No, I'm not taking the question. Just answer it to him. He deserves an Amrit. Say whatever you have to say. You can say, Who needs to, or why, or anything you can say.
Rahul is already married.
In the words of MS Dhoni, nothing more to
You've
add.
already.
I thought
spoken.
Rahul is already married.
You thought. A lot of people.
Yes,
say
he
that.
is. He's married to his work.
He's married to his work, exactly.
I have kids also.
Ricky Patel is the best one. Well, chalo bhai, score predict karo. He will quickly predict it.
Okay, India 182 and India winning.
182.
And India winning.
I'm going with 205 and India winning.
Wow.
Hi Aniket, hope you're well. Love Rami's gone with 167, SA winning.
SA winning. Okay.
Ricky Patel 192.
Quite possible.
Yes. Go.
178.
78.
But who wins?
178, then South Africa will only win, I guess, if he's.
No, but he said.
I said 182.
And?
India winning.
Who have you gone with? You though predicted 4-1 India winning, so that is anyway out. So now whatever prediction.
266, Divyanshu is saying. He is saying that you will.
66.
Heartless says 220. You have quite a bit of a heart.
I know.
Bhavya Sharma 223. Pratik Mondal 210.
Wow. 200 wicket, this one. Maybe. Oh, Rudresh 195 and SA win.
Chalo bhai. See you. Bye bye.
Mid innings.
Hopefully, we'll have something to talk about.
Lot of things to talk about. Either ways.
Yeah.
Now new video coming up.
Yep.
Said about all the records that were broken.
Yes.
3 time hundreds, how many times has happened?
Highest
score,
ODI score,
highest individual,
fastest 100 or fastest 150.
whatever. Many
Yeah.
plates of graphics will be made.
Bowlers conceding 100,
Yes.
105 plus runs. Let's give to 105. 100 lot of.
Okay
Chalo.
then. See you.
See
Bye
you,
bye.
mid
Take
innings.
care. What up?
And Jansen's open. Wow.
Marco Jansen. Good.
खेल भी नहीं है
Yeah, he
तब
got
भी-
Kohli out for Golden Duck.
That's why
Sunrisers.